Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Luis Gil. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Just about to get started, Cody Clemens digs in now, and this one is off and running.
First pitch. 7:07.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one inside. Look out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Okay, let's check out the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Out towards right center field. Grisham takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on.
Outside. That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Started after it, appeal to first, and he held up. Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in New York. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, David Festa. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound.
Out. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And he's into second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Judge now. Judge would reach 400 career homers with one more long ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez.
That's
and all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
What?
Rice matched a homer in his last game. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now a pop-up on the infield. Clemens in position. He's got it, and there's two away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Austin Wells.
No, that's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. That hit him.
You hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The second baseman, Luke Keyshaw.
No, that's down. Ball. Nope, ball.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
And a 2-1 on the way. That's inside.
Ball.
No score here in the second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, no outs. Otto Lopez, the next Twin up to hit. The 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. The tag, and he's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Keishel around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, and nobody out. And next for Minnesota, Ryan Kreidler. On the ground, could be 2. They get 1.
Yeah!
Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they're up by 3. Late with the swing there. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Cody Clemens, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball.
High fly ball, right field. Judge on his way over, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ground ball, left side. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Hey!
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball, that's high.
On the ground. Flips it. There's one. On to
Oh,
first.
he
Safe.
saved.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
There's Ryan McMahon now. Quick toss to first.
Hey,
Bellinger dives back.
throw. That's the ball down.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Check swing went around, and the count 1-2. That one missed. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throws to second. Coming home. In there.
No,
that's a double. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That's in there. Volpe launched a homer in his most recent game. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
And that's off
inside.
the
That's
inside edge. And the count 2-1. In for a strike. Good slider. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball back at the ballpark, and they have really struggled at the plate the past month as we take a look at the numbers. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's a big power threat. Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Slides for the stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Inside. Ball 1. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. And that one almost got him.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one missing inside. Swing and a ball popped up. Rice under it. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's in there. Strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Just missed. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. And they cut into the deficit.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at-bat. So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next pitch
That's the ball.
downstairs. And now 3-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. And Judge takes a strike. Judge wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22.
Runner takes off. That one ripped, but foul. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely. The 0-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
One on, nobody out. A run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the outside edge.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
That's ball 4.
And that
Take
is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. So digging in, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Kreidler to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like
runner on the go, pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a pop up. Keishel gets under it, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings over the top of that one. And that's downstairs. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. The left-hander on now, Ryan Yarbrough.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Josh Bell at the plate now. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jake Bird, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Step off, throw to first.
Hey.
Lopez dives back in safely. Ball to strike. The pitch. Runner takes off. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next to hit, Ryan Kreidler. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Ball out.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lopez around third. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's in there. It's 5-3.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one out in front that time.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Cody Clemens now at the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Twins 5 and the Yankees 3. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Bellinger.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more. You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they've forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a balk has been called here. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Swing and it's popped straight up. Takes it in for the out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
The center fielder, number 12, Grisham.
Fastball for a strike. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 0-2.
No, that's low. Ball.
Goes down looking. One left for the Yankees. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run. Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing still in for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Walner, batting with one down, takes a strike. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. 0-1 down.
Ball.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective. For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
That hits the dirt. Ball one. Keishel in his second season, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike two. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're at the top of the fifth. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Step off throw to first.
No.
Keishel back on a dive.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Twins get one on this homer. It's now 6-3. Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And a major milestone is right around the corner. One home run short of 400 for his career. And how about this, Siggy? He is the best OPS in the American League. Fouled off left side. Judge recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And they'll do it again. Got him looking. Two out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Foul ball. He goes down looking. So the Yanks go in order and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Now at the plate, Josh Bell.
the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Not close with that one. And the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Minnesota.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Substitution now at first base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, James Outman, getting some more speed on the bases.
Ball. Wood.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging. And there's one away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. First offering. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Ball high.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Late with the swing there.
That's a ball.
Outman on third with 2 out. Makes the catch. Inning over. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back in New York, bottom of the 6th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Now pitching for
Taylor
Minnesota,
Rogers
number 55.
on to pitch out of the pen here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Jeffers settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Hike 1.
Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Yanks held in check. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Bird.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oh, that got away from him.
hit.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a change being made at first base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Austin Martin, looking for some added speed out there in the late innings.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That's a ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Byron Buxton goes the opposite way. His 14th of the year. And they add on. It's 8-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Stepping in, Matt Wallner. And a foul ball. That one ripped right center field. And gone! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 9-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the
Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Missed inside with the curve. This one in the air center field. Grisham under it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next to the
Next is the designated hitter, James Outman. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Lopez leads off first with 1 away. And he swings through that one. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Strike 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-0.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That smash towards center. Buxton on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
The batter number 11.
And there's 1 down.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Outside low. Ball 1. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. So 2 down. So up next for New York. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. On the mound now, Simeon Woods Richardson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
That missed. That's the ball. Ball.
And it's even up. Outside. A little bit low, and Judge takes the walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's opened up now, 9-4. You're watching. Back for more from the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th. Ryan Jeffers getting ready to hit. Swings through that one.
No, that's
and
out.
an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
That one the other way. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Jeffers gets his lead at first with nobody out. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch misses there. Full count now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Austin Martin, the next twin up to hit. Martin having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. This one in the air right field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Judge hustles it back in, and they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner.
Ball.
late with the swing there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on, one out. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two here.
That's the ball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finished. The new pitcher in the game, Gary De Los Santos.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere.
No, that's down.
Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Yeah!
Close,
That's
but
a
called
ball.
the ball. And 1-1. Woods Richardson in his third season, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground to the left. Off balance feet. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Stanton now.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That
Strike
one
2.
finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And that is out of play.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Chisholm. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Twins.
2 down, base is empty. Ryan Kreidler, the next twin up to hit. Comes up empty.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Just
That's
missed.
down. That's a ball.
And another
That's a
ball.
ball.
Next
Yeehaw.
offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two. Payoff pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
No, that's it.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton under this one. One down. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. Misses
Ball,
inside. And it's 2-1. There's the strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Squirts away a little bit. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. And ball four,
Ball
2
runner,
aboard.
take your base.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one lifted to left. Martin settles under this one. He makes the grab.
No, that's down. Ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge. First and second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Woods Richardson is just 1 strike away. Got him. Ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control.